Marty, we need you to weigh in on this. Your buddy Brian Hayes went on TSN 1050 yesterday and said Marner is better when he's playing without Matthews. Marner's got 2 goals and 4 assists in 3 games since Matthews left the lineup. Do you agree with Hayes? Is Marner better when he's playing without Matthews?
No, I get it, right? Because you focus on Mitch Marner when Auston Matthews is not on the ice, and you see all the great things that he does. And the 6 points in the last 3 games is significant. If he carried that 2 points a game pace over a season, he'd be a 160-point player. That would be fantastic. But I think when you look at the numbers, Mitch Marner is a really good player without Auston Matthews, but he's a fantastic player with Auston Matthews. Look, Mitch Marner in the offensive zone without Matthews has the puck for about 36 seconds per game of puck possession. Well, when Matthews is on the ice and Marner is playing at the highest of his level, he has the puck for over 50 seconds of puck possession in the offensive zone per game when he's with Matthews. Matthews just gets open, Marner has it, hangs on, waits for the opening, gives it to Matthews for a scoring chance. So I get it, right? When Matthews is not there, we're going to focus on Mitch Marner more. But I still think that the two of them and the quality of their play together are much better when both of them are in the lineup. And for Mitch Marner, he's still, in my opinion, a better player when Auston Matthews is in the lineup and those two work together.
All right, we've seen what the Oilers do. They constantly move McDavid and Draisaitl around. Let me put something really crazy out there. Would you ever consider putting Matthews, Marner, and Nylander all on different lines? The ice time would take a hit, and some would get really ticked off, but it could cause some problems for opposing coaches to try to figure out who to stop. No? Would you ever consider that?
I wouldn't consider it because it's 3 lines. It's too much, right? Like the best tandems in hockey, Taves and Kane, were on separate lines. You talk about Crosby, Malkin on separate lines. You talk about Draisaitl, McDavid on separate lines. It's not stretching it out to 3 lines. And I think that's where it becomes problem, is because you are going to lose somebody with the quality of ice time that you could get from that player. So I like when the Leafs are using their top 2 lines to be able to mix and match and move either Nylander or Marner, and Matthews and Tavares rounded that up. But I think that spreading it over 3 lines is spreading it a little too thin. And when you look historically, it's been better when you focus on your top 6 and you don't worry about adding some element of offense on the third line by adding a super player, a star player on the third line. So I wouldn't spread Marner, Matthews, and Nylander on 3 lines. I still think they're better when they're in the top 6.
Nylander enters tonight's game against the Sens tied for 2nd in the league in scoring. The only player with more goals, Cole Caulfield of the Montreal Canadiens.